Well, here I am at the ranch of the Herrmann's Royal Lipizzan Stallions of Austria. We're gonna see them practice for the next season. Well, this is my first time experiencing the Lipizzan Stallions performing, but it's my mom and my sister's second time, because back in 2008 or 2009 they saw them for their first time at the Northwestern Michigan Fair in Traverse City, Michigan. So this will be another first for me this year. So I guess I'm in for a treat. And you guys are too. Well, here's the barn where they store the horses during the off season. We're gonna go inside and check them out. In case you're wondering what that noise is, there's a couple of crop dusters flying nearby over that way. But anyway, we're gonna go in here and check out the horses. All right, here's inside the barn. And yeah, some of the horses. One of the horses being attended to. These guys are so pretty.
Oh, thank you. I just love them. Maximus. Did you hear that? He said you're pretty. Maximus.
Zach here is only 4 years younger than me.
Really? Oh. Yeah. Little teenager.
Oh, he's beautiful. Oh,
His name is Zach.
this is just so awesome to be here.
I just love it.
This is my first time seeing this breed of horse in person.
Really? Oh, wow.
You folks had come up to Michigan, Traverse City, Michigan one time.
Oh, yeah.
For the Northwestern
And
Michigan Fair.
My daughter and
Wow.
I came to see the show, and we got to have our picture taken with one of them after the show.
Oh, that's what they're going to do here, too.
Awesome.
It's the owner and her daughter. She does it. It's so cute.
That's awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
Because ever since then, we've both dreamt of coming here.
Oh.
And so it's amazing to be here.
Oh, I'm so happy we're open because she opened a week early. And
I'm,
wasn't going to. We weren't sure how it was going to work out, but
I'm glad y'all did, because this is
mine
amazing.
too.
This is amazing. Look at him. He's not enjoying that at all. He's just loving it.
But it goes to show that these horses are very well attended to.
Yeah.
Now,
they
is he going
are.
to be in the show? Is he
Yeah,
going to be
he is.
practiced?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's why she's,
Okay. Yeah.
that's why she's dressing him up.
Yeah, we get them all white and
Preparing him
sprinkle
for the
them with glitter.
rehearsal.
Now, did I hear correctly that they don't turn white until they're like 3 or 4 years old?
Yeah, or later, like closer to 10. Like
Okay.
he is 6 and he's still that dapple gray.
Oh, him?
Here's a younger Lipizzaner.
Yeah, there were several variables that I
Yeah, this guy was born in 2016. So he's slightly over 5, almost 6.
yeah.
Look at you. Aren't you a beautiful boy?
Yeah, he is. His name is Jagger.
Hi, Jagger. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have any.
hey.
I'm sorry. Nope. He's still young because
Yeah.
he's not white yet.
Yeah.
I know.
One of the caretakers
I wish I
told
had
us that
food
they don't get white, completely white, until they're about 10 years old.
Yeah. Yep. There's an old guy down there
Yeah.
that's 30.
Really? I've heard this one, whose name is Aragorn. I've heard this one's quite feisty. Here's a better look at Aragorn. Hey, Aragorn. Hey. Hey. Yeah, this boy Apollo
Oh,
was born on Christmas. So on the day I'm filming this, tomorrow would be his birthday.
yeah. Happy birthday and Merry Christmas, Apollo. You're such a good boy. You're a Christmas baby.
That he is.
What do you want for your birthday, Apollo?
Probably a bunch of apples.
Carrot cake. Yeah.
Is that his favorite snack?
Carrot cake?
No, I mean apples.
Oh, yeah, apples, carrots, and sugar. They love sugar too. But they only get those when they perform.
I don't have anything on me, Apollo.
There's salt on your hands.
Yeah, they like the salt.
Oh, they like the saltiness?
Your body produces salt when you sweat.
Oh.
So they lick it.
Oh.
Hey, baby. Oh, my baby boy. Yes, you're my baby boy. Yes. You're my baby boy. You're my baby boy. Yes. You're my handsome baby boy. Yes, you are.
This guy was born the same year as me. 1994.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
They sound like dinosaurs when they do that. He's such a good boy.
So, are these all purebred?
Yeah, there's the Andalusian mix. So he's like a little thicker. But yeah. Little magic Lipizzans. Like little unicorns.
Mm.
Like a little unicorn.
Mm.
Where are you going, birthday boy? We're not finished yet. Pretty good though.
This place has even got chickens. Like this one, Maurice. There's even more in here. Next to Apollo's stall. This is the arena where they're going to be practicing today. And for the horses, it's pretty good size. It's almost time for the show to start.
It was a lot of work, but they were nice. It just, I mean, mine's hanging in the living room a minute because I'm going to donate it to the lady. I need to move. I keep forgetting to call her to get it, for her to come get it. I look at that, I made that when I was 20 years old. And it's stunning.
And
It's
that's
showtime.
carry down the aisle with our rings on it.
Yep.
Punched each other all Okay, here we go.
bells bursting in air, gave birth to night. Then our flag was still there. We sing that spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
They part your vocal cords. And after that, you just hit this.
What you are about to see
What is this?
is living art, history, and poetry in motion. The Lipizzan is one of the most highly regarded breeds in the world, but unfortunately it is also one of the rarest breeds in the world. So we are very happy to be able to display them to the public here in Myakka City. In 1945, when these horses were rescued from Czechoslovakia during Operation Cowboy, they rescued close to 500 Lipizzan horses. When they brought them back to safety, they couldn't bring them back immediately to the farms where they had been. They had to split them up and hide them in other farms throughout the countryside because they were afraid of the horses being taken again. One of those farms was being overrun by my family. They had come in, they were overseeing everything, they were helping them out, and they did help hide several of the horses that were saved during Operation Cowboy. In appreciation for their help, the Austrian government granted the Herrmann family one of the retired Lipizzan Stallions. From that stallion, they started creating their own herd. And in 1962, when they came to this country, they had a descendant stallion from that original and a new mare that they had brought in. Those two horses were the foundation lines for all the horses that you see here today. As the breed got more and more open, and they imported some into Canada to get them further out of Europe, we did bring in a herd of mares, and several other stallions were imported. But these horses have never gone back across to Austria. They've stayed here ever since 1962, when they first brought those foundation horses over, which makes next year 60 years that the Herrmann family has had Lipizzans here in Myakka City.
That's fabulous.
We are now in our 6th generation of Herrmann rider here on this property. So they have been in the family for a very, very long time. We do not tour anymore. When we first came, the family did tour all throughout the U.S. and Canada. As the years went by, we toured less and less. It was hard on the horses, it was hard on the equipment, and now with all the new regulations that have been instilled since COVID, it's just easier if we stay here year-round. So we are not looking to tour anytime in the near future. These horses will be staying here in Florida throughout the year. And we'll be doing performances in the cooler months in the winter. In the summer, they'll be available for lessons, but we do not do any shows in the summer because it's just too hot. So that is why we will keep our show season the same for the winter months. And now, because we do not tour anymore, we can do things a little bit differently. When we toured, we always had open barns, which meant that we could bring the boys, but we couldn't bring any of the girls. Now that we are home, you will notice that we have all the boys here in the frat house, and we have all the ladies over there in Sorority Row. Because we don't have to travel, we can now bring our mares out and show that they can do everything that the boys can do. Traditionally, they only use stallions in their performances in Vienna, but the mares were taught to pull carriages. They were the royal carriage horses. Before they became brood mares, a lot of them did pull carriages all through. When you see those Viennese carriages, that would be mares. This lady we have coming out is very, very special. When the Lipizzan was created, they came from the Andalusian and the Arabian. And they come in all colors. But when the royals decided the Lipizzan should be the national treasure, they wanted the horses in white. And so that is when they began to breed for the signature white color. Now, a Lipizzan is born black or brown. They will turn white within 7 to 10 years. But every once in a while, we will get a throwback to those original genetics when they were all colors. And that is the mare we are bringing out today. This is Herrmann. She is a Lipizzan. She will never lose that bay color. Her brothers are both turning white in the barn. Jagger is one of her brothers and Argento, so they are going to be white. But she will always keep this nice, pretty bay color. And we've also decided that since we are now using the mares, it should be the ladies that start the show.
That's right.
So this is Angela and Baroness.
Beautiful. Yes. Oh, yes!
Angela and Baroness.
You're on.
It was good. It sounded so quiet. I want you guys to walk in. And here comes Mr. Versatile. Now remember, this is no stirrups, no fits. The horse world, that race is judged by how small the front circle is. This is called a half pass. Look at the leg, the diagonal work of the leg. They cross over each other. And he's ambidextrous, he can do it both ways. And this is very important in dressage. Now watch her legs and her hands, see if you can see her getting cues. It's hard to do
Wow.
listening to her, same time. His ears are always working. She's opening them up. Now this is called extended trot. Look at those legs fly out here, those front legs. Pretty subtle work there. There she goes.
You just tell with his lines.
Now, start washing those front legs as she's making those circles. You're going to be seeing a flying lead coming through.
Saw
That's
it
it.
change.
Flying lead. Flawless.
There you get down.
There we go.
Yes. Oh.
And this is very big in her side also. Very good move. Yes. And we're going to do a little spin. And see how small that front circle is that he draws. And about the audience. Thank you so much, Giselle.
I didn't see it.
And down.
Oh, I didn't get a picture. I got it.
I got it.
Boy.
I love it when
And
they
now
do
you know why I love him.
Good boy. Yes, this is Argentos. He is, good boy. He is our picture horse. So after the performance, he is the one that you can have your picture taken with. And he is also Raven's daddy. So when you go over there, you'll be able to see the resemblance between the two of them.
Okay, the male and the other
I'll
one
talk
is
to my farrier, Bonnie. He might come demonstration if we do something in March.
Fantastic.
Cool. People are interested in she really.
Nice job, ladies. Ooh, look at that diagonal. Oh, my goodness. Watch their ears. See him pin
one.
his
He's
ears?
slipping them.
When they see him pin his ears back when he gets too close,
Mm-hmm.
it's called "Don't Get in My Space."
Uh-huh.
The Minnesota. Ah.
Oh. Well. There you go. That is Angela and Maximus and Sydney and Achilles. His head out and says hello to everybody down on the right-hand side. And he
Well, it is time to work, and he is more than ready. All of this collection is natural. He knows he is showing some marks on his face. He has an allergy. You know horses can have allergies like people. And so that's what these marks are. And little lumps and bumps. He has a little itchy.
What is he allergic to?
He is allergic to palmetto floral, the flower of the palmetto, and listening to you guys. Yeah. There it is. Constantly checking with her, so that's one ear coming back and check with her all the time. They're all the time talking to each other. She's talking to him with the reins, and he's talking to her with his body. She's going to set up is what she's going to show you. She's going to get down underneath him, and there is going to be a great flow of trust between the two of them, that they work together on this. There she is. And he couldn't see her, but he trusted her to be where she said she was going to be. And she was, and he did a great job, because he knows exactly that he's the big boy and doesn't want to hurt her. They have a
This is
very good
Myakka
bond.
Stallion.
Yes.
Good morning. Yes, I know. Stop. I don't know if you were able to hear what Miss Lonnie was saying. All these itchies on his face is a palmetto allergy. And of course, living in Florida, the first thing he does when we put him out is he goes out and sticks his in the palmetto bush. So, we put stuff on it and it'll stop itching for a little while, and then he rubs all of it all over. I think he just broke my microphone. He rubs his face all over the salt. And so, that is why he's all itchy like that, because no matter what we do for him, he just scratches it off.
Good boy.
But now when it gets cooler, that allergy will go away. So. Now he's got the horses to show off to them. But now we are trying to get him to where he will learn to go up when we tell him to do it on command. We do use whips for this because when they go up, until they learn to tuck their feet, they have a tendency to strike. And we want to stay as far away from them as we can until they learn to tuck their feet in, because they do get very excited when they learn that they can go up and not get in trouble for it. As the months go by, he will start to hold this maneuver longer and longer. But as I said, we have just started him with this, and so right now it's going to be very quick, the up and down that he does. This is going to be Sydney and Achilles. Good. All right. Yeah. All right. Good boy. Nice job. And holding. Up. Good boy. That's good. Bring him up.
That was a good one.
He stood in that stall and he sulked the entire performance. So we're bringing him back out here
Whoa.
to demonstrate the cat wheel. This is going to be Apollo and Miss Julie. Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
love
Oh.
enjoying it. Because he's learning the different electric clocks. Because he would be excited, this is how it works. These are the sounds and all of this is going. So he's our big boy, and he's doing so well. He's picking up real thick, long nails. He's really, his nails really shot out there.
Yeah. Look how long it is. Compared to the others. She'll get over it. I said, Mom, stick to this right now. She's not happy anymore. Colors on the bottom. Oh, I tried.
Yes.
That's her thing. I tried.
Oh.
I know.
This is Jagger. Yes, he is named after that Jagger.
Jagger.
When he came out, he was all lips and legs. And so that's where Jagger gets his name. Now people will notice that occasionally we will ride with stirrups and sometimes we won't. This is preference to the rider. It has very little to do with the horses. We do prefer stirrups on the younger horses to give us a little extra in case they decide to go airborne. And we also use stirrups on our Levant horses because we lift ourselves up when the horses go up to kind of help them balance a little bit. But when our apprentices come in, they do learn how to ride bareback, and we teach them to ride everything you see here without stirrups. It gives them a better seat, and it gives them a strong foundation. It also helps them out in case they lose a stirrup. They do not panic. They understand how to ride without the stirrup. And so it's kind of an added safety and a little bit more of a confidence builder. You gonna eat my shoe? Yeah. He's also, I mean, he never grew out of his lips. He is definitely a McJagger. In 1945, during Operation Cowboy, it is one of the most famous missions that ever happened during World War II. And had they not saved these horses, it is very likely that there would be no Lipizzans here today because they were the foundation herds in Europe that they had to go and save from Czechoslovakia. This is going to be Operation Cowboy.
Operation Cowboy, the rescue of 500 Austrian white Lipizzan Stallions, General George S. Patton Jr. General George Patton was involved in Operation Cowboy, a daring World War II coup that rescued 500 of Austria's famous white Lipizzan Stallions. On April 26, 1945, the 42nd Squadron of the U.S. Army's 2nd Cavalry captured a German general and his staff near Hostau. The German general showed General Charles Reed photographs of the Lipizzaner horses that were being held at the German remount depot along with Allied prisoners of war. Reed contacted Patton to get permission to liberate the men and the horses before the Russian troops came and destroyed the horses. Patton was so impressed with the stallions that he promised to make them wards of the United States Army until they could be safely returned to their home in Vienna. In appreciation for what they had done for the Lipizzaners, the first public exhibition was given to General Patton and his troops. The rescue was made famous by the Walt Disney movie, The Miracle of the White Stallions. The Lipizzan is among the rarest breeds of the horse world. The breed was developed by the Austrian Archduke Charles in 1564, the same year that witnessed the birth of Shakespeare and the death of Michelangelo. The war maneuvers that these powerful and graceful stallions execute go back to Xenophon the Greek. These horses have performed for kings, for queens, and for presidents. Today, ladies and gentlemen, these beautiful stallions perform for you. From Austria to America, the military father.
bubble of influence. So that is why he is sectioned off. He doesn't have, he has staff.
No trainers yet, staff.
But Myakka has sugar, so anywhere. Yes, please walk. Don't run over Myakka on her way out. This is Sydney on Achilles.